Tesla stock just doesn't seem to want to go red. I mean, the last time I saw Tesla in red, this was just, before the weekend, but the crazy 40% since announcement in the S&P 500 just gives the stock more and more of demand, and all about that and much more in this episode of Tesla Sundays. And those are the topics of today's episode. Subscribe and like if you are new here. And if this is your very first Tesla Sundays episode, then welcome. It's every Sunday we are summarizing all of the important news for you as an investor or fanboy or fangirl. Then you should be stay tuned, and ringing the bell helps also to not miss any other episode here on this channel. We will talk about the Tesla performance. The stock just ran up 40% since the S&P 500 inclusion announcement, and much more is to come. Then we will dive into the stock chart, which is also important. Then I would love to dive in to the Gigafactory in Berlin, brand new news from there. And then we will talk about competition with the keyword Ford. And finally, I would love to go with you into the wealth or brand new wealth of Elon Musk as the second richest person on this planet and richest person on Mars, obviously. So let's dive into the crazy stock of Tesla. Just the last 7 days, we gained 15.2%. It's like music to my ears. And if we are going into the whole month since the, announcement, then we see here this more than 40% gain. And this is, normal. Yahoo back then in the days when they got announced that they are entering the S&P 500, the stock raised even 65%, which gives Tesla still 24% of a potential. Think about that, okay? On the other hand, you also have to think that the best quarter for Tesla is about to come. So great news. Then we having, the Gigafactory in Berlin, it's in the final steps. So lots and lots of catalysts there as well, okay? And if we are looking in the market cap of $544 billion, I see a company that is, with all the disciplines that Tesla has, still undervalued, guys. Think about it. Even if this is a crazy number, I think they are undervalued. The self-driving business, full self-driving business, easily worth $200 million. The car business, $200 billion. And maybe, the energy and solar business, $200 billion. Increasingly, by 30 to 50% per year. Okay, in my personal opinion. But, I'm not a financial advisor. You always have to make your own decisions about stocks. In my personal opinion, it's never too late to increase your position into Tesla, to invest into Tesla. It's just such a beautiful company, and it's in the same rank, in my personal opinion, like Amazon, like Apple. Those companies just are so beautifully run that you want to own part of this business and hold it forever. And exactly this is a stock that is here with the ticker TSLA. Tesla it is. Thank you. Let's dive into the stock chart. So here we go. This is the drawing that I have put here. And guys, let me tell you, I am overwhelmed, yeah? I mean, we predicted that the stock is going high, but I was thinking that we are reaching these levels here at 590, 600 just at year end, or by the inclusion of the S&P 500, so by 21st of December. But it's already now, guys. It's already now. Here you can see it, it's going straight towards this area, and it's just don't seem to stop right now, okay? It just don't seem to stop. This is absolutely insane. I love it, guys. You can't imagine how much I'm happy for all of you guys out there who are into that. You know, we just predicted it's so great. You know, we saw this technical setup. We knew there's some kind of countdown coming into the S&P 500. We knew it's the fourth and best quarter for the car industry. So at some point we should see a rocket. And if this is not a rocket, then tell me what is, okay? Better than I could ever imagined. I think 40% just since the announcement, and much more to come because there's so much demand. There's just people don't selling their stocks, and Tesla seems not to decide as of this moment to raise more capital or to put more, you know, stocks into the market, which is great. I think they should, you know, wait what the S&P 500 inclusion will bring them to. So quite interesting to see how this further plays out as of this moment. So other than that, I really can not tell any much difference from the last couple of times. Obviously now with the RSI levels here at 80, we are going into the scenario where it could be a little bit overbought. So we saw it here, but we saw it also here, for example, right? And it went for a very long time, at least, you know, 3 weeks. And it's a totally different situation, guys. Now, as of this moment, it's just this huge demand for the stock. Let's see how this day plays out. Friday, I'm recording this on a Friday, so obviously I don't know what is the closing price, but here again 3.7% as of this recording is just so great, and we are cracking the $600 mark, which is absolutely insane. I love it, guys. I hope you too. We are approaching actually the 4% now. Very interesting. So we are good to run for now. I think that this can continue for a while. Look at the Gigafactory in Berlin. It looks so great. I mean, it's almost finished, it seems, right? I mean, we have now some couple of news about the jobs in Tesla. So many people are already, you know, awarded with their jobs and starting already. People in the warehouse starting already because, you know, you have to imagine that the machinery is coming in, you know, so everything needs to get installed. Everybody needs to be trained. So, and this all under the health situation right now is not that great. And obviously in Germany we are under lockdown, so it makes not things easier. However, it seems like they are going really fast. In January already 7,000 people shall come to work as of insider information, and we are so happy. I remember one tweet where he said that he wants that the Gigafactory in Berlin will start to roll out cars by May. Okay, so we have about 5 months if you're considering that we are slowly closing into December, and this is just so amazing. I mean, there was so many problems with the site, with, you know, the water bill or whatsoever, but finally, and the forest, you remember the forest problem where they said, you know, Tesla is giving up the forest for the Gigafactory, but Elon Musk said, you know, this forest is an artificial forest for production of paper. And the second thing, he wants to plant double the amount or triple the amount of trees somewhere else, therefore. So it's all about sustainability. That's the mission and the vision of Tesla. And when Germany is online, guys, Elon Musk said this will be one of the biggest plant for producing of batteries. So I'm super excited. I'm super also excited about the team. We don't know anything about the team yet, about Germany. This would be also very interesting to see if there's some maybe good people from Germany, maybe from the whole car industry, right? Germany has one of the biggest cars industries ever. So I'm super excited. I hope you too. Since years we are hearing that the competition might come. The big car manufacturers, Volkswagen, Ford, and Mercedes and whatever you call it, okay? So all of them are building electric vehicles by now, but Volkswagen had a lot of software problems with their ID.3. Mercedes didn't really success with their electric vehicles either, just selling last November about 18 of them. So it was not that of a banger. However, let's talk about the future. And the future of Ford is bright, is electric, hopefully. Well, the news just came out that the EPA, the official American mileage testing, is very, very bad for Ford, because they just tested that the Ford Mach 3 will have a range of 211 to 300 miles. I mean, the basic model of the Model 3 have more than 260. So you see how crazy less capacity the big car manufacturers have. And this is because Tesla invested early into battery tech. It's not only the battery, by the way, right? I mean, the battery can be a good battery, compared to Tesla. It can be almost, I wouldn't say the same, but, very close to it, right? Maybe 80%. But still, then you have all the wiring, the efficiency, the driving, how the system works, the software, how it, can save some energy, and all of this system together, which Tesla is really good in, which reminds me to the brand new chips M1 by Apple that also create the crazy efficiency in battery life. And this is the beauty when everything comes out of one hand, right? Tesla making the chips, making the software, making the hardware. So it's absolutely insane that those car manufacturers are thinking that the future for them will be buying the battery somewhere, putting the car together, someone else write the software, and so on. It's just so unbelievable complicated and inefficient, okay? So I think that Tesla is really miles away from where the traditional car manufacturer are, and we will see more and more of that over the next couple of years when the full self-driving will play out and much more. So I'm super excited. I also saw, really horrible stuff like the new S-Class, right? There was this dashboard in the middle, and they showed it in the advertising, and it was like lagging, just what shows you that they didn't have enough computer power to render it in 3D, which was like, you don't do this in your flagship car, and you don't put this into an advertising ad, but what to do. So let's talk about the net worth of Elon Musk. I mean, since the Tesla stock went up 40% and he's like a 20-something percentage owner of this company, you can imagine how rich he is, okay? And if the market cap of Tesla is at roughly $500 billion, then, or even more, then obviously, 1/4 of this is more than $120 billion, guys. Can you imagine how big is this number? This is a number with 12 digits, guys, okay? 12 digits. And depending where you're living, that's a couple of telephone numbers. At least it's, 4 times 911, right? So you can see here that he is, in my personal opinion, right where he is. I mean, he's building one of the most controversial and futuristic company in the whole world. He fought for it. He never gave up. He put his last money into both companies, Tesla as well as SpaceX, and now he is, rewarded for that. If he's working hard 80 hours plus per week, he's sleeping in the factory, he's motivating and creating this cult that everybody wants to work for him, everybody wants to be with him, everyone wants to buy his products. Obviously, you are getting rewarded, guys. If you're building products and services that people want and you're building a cult and a brand about it, then you you get rich, okay? But you have to put in the work in everything in life, guys, okay? And then, you know, everybody can do it. You can see, you know, a small boy with a big dream came from South Africa to Canada, then to the US, started very, very slow with his brother, then, you know, PayPal, and then SpaceX and Tesla. It's just a fantastic story. I hope there's just, you know, sometime, I don't know when, but a very nice movie about that. There's a great book, guys, as you know. This is my favorite book about Elon Musk. You can learn so much about him by reading this. This made me invest into Tesla as well, when, you know, this was definitely a big part of it. So check it out, check Elon Musk out, and it's just the beginning, guys.